Hey everybody, welcome back to GR Research, where today we've got something new. And this all came about from my first employee named Killian. I think you've probably heard me mention Killian before. Killian is kind of a problem-solving type of guy. He sees a situation and solves the issue. And at some point working with me, he realized there was a big hole in the market there where someone needed to be providing CNC cut flat packs, and he took the initiative. He partnered up with a buddy, and they bought a CNC machine, and he's been cutting out flat packs for all of our customers and providing a great service. His products look great. You've seen them on our website, you've seen them in our videos. His veneer work looks great. He's really kind of came into his craft, but he's always thinking, about niches in the market, like where is there a need for something and how can I solve it? That's just the way he thinks. And he hit a home run with this one. He came out with some easy to build room treatments. And I know you guys have heard me talk a lot about room treatments because it's a vital part of the system. I mean, the room is as big a part of the system as anything else in the system. And if you've got a bunch of bright, untreated walls, then it's definitely holding back your system. And if you go out there and you look at the commercial room treatments that are out there, you realize, well, they're pretty pricey. It's expensive to make these things, and they're typically made, a piece at a time. They're not made 20,000 units at a time somewhere in China with no labor costs. No, they're usually made here in the U.S., and there's a lot of time involved in doing it, and that makes them pricey. The other thing that makes them pricey is the dimensional weight cost of shipping this stuff. So if you got a big 4-foot tall room, wall panel, and you've got a stack of them in a big box, it may not weigh very much, but shipping it, the dimensional weight could be 60 or 70 pounds. Or something that's this size, a group of them stacked in a box, the dimensional weight may be 30 or 40 pounds. So it's expensive to ship. So Killian came up with an idea, and here's the frame of it. Let me show you the finished product first. Well, no, let me start with the frame. So what he's done is he's used a CNC machine to cut this stuff out. He's cut out all these pieces out of a lightweight Baltic birch type material, and he's developed it so that it all screws together real easily. It's got little dowel rods on the back that hold it up off the wall. He's taken the sides and he's cut strips out the sides so that sound can pass through this into the material. And so he made a really well-designed frame, and he's got different sizes that are available. So what you do is you assemble the frame into something like this. Now on the back side, he was just taking some fabric and stapled it to the back side. That's kind of your starter. Then you can load the thing with polyfill or fiberglass insulation, whatever you want. I mean, all that stuff's commercially available everywhere. And then pick your fabric. Go to Joann's craft store or Hobby Lobby or Walmart or any place that sells fabric. Pick the fabric that you want, fold it over the frame, and staple it to the back side. Simple as that. It's you'll spend a little time doing it, but you can make them look any way you want and not spend big bucks on a finished product. And the standoffs here help hold it off the wall, which makes it more effective. When you take a wall panel, and instead of putting it flat against the wall, if you space it off the wall a little bit, you get some reflection off the wall and back through it. So you're kind of getting double, in a way, the effectiveness of it by doing that. And you could always trim these down a little if you wanted to make it just stand off the wall a little bit. But yeah, it's perfectly done. You can easily mount these on the walls. You can use some screws there and just hang it on some screws. You can hang it like a picture frame. You can run some wire across it and just hang it up on the wall. I mean, it's a DIY deal, so a lot of options out there. And the beauty of this is it doesn't get shipped like this. It gets shipped like this. So all the pieces get wrapped up. I think he's got some screws and stuff all in here, some instructions, and it's pretty easy. It all fits together like a little puzzle, and it's easy to assemble. So it's a low-cost way to get some really good room treatment and not pay a fortune in shipping to get it to your door. So let's look at kind of what he came up with initially on the prices for these things, and he's selling them in pairs. So you get a pair of these things. The first one he's priced, they're $16 inch wide by 24.5 by 3 inches thick, and they're $50 for a pair. And then 24 by 24.5, which I think is what this big boy is here, that's also 3 inches deep, $55. And then he's got some that he's made that are 16 by 24.5 that are 5.5 inches thick. So they're really thick and will really absorb some lower frequency ranges, and those are $75 a pair. And then for the 24 by 24.5 by 5.5, so this size but 5.5 inches thick, $80 a pair. So you can order a whole stack of these things and treat your room, and it could really transform your system. And you're not paying to ship air. You're not paying to have your typical big chunk of something sent. You're just getting this sent. So it's a great opportunity for you guys. Right now, just give me a call if you want to place an order. We're kind of throwing this out there as a test and see what the interest is. I may throw them up on our site, so you can just click on them and order them if we get a good response on these things. Or Kelly may start a new website that you could link to from our site or something like that. We'll try to make it easy for you guys to order at some point. For now, if you want, just give me a call and say, yeah, I'm interested in that stuff. I want to place an order. We'll get you taken care of. So yeah, neat new product. Should really help out all my DIY type customers out there, making it easy for you and making it inexpensive, and that's kind of what we're all about. So if you're interested, give me a call. Place your comments below if you have some questions or something. And that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next video.